Hello, everybody. We are watching the Canadian GP, but we get there. We got the Indy 500 wrapping up with a very, very intense race going on. There are 5 laps to go with a red flag, so I'm trying to keep up with both races here. I got Indy 500 one year, and then I got Canada GP the other year. Hopefully I don't go crazy. I want to watch both right now. Oh, I forgot to set a delay on my telemetry here. We'll set that. All right. Races should be good. Especially got some rain in Canada. What's up, AJ? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Watchalong. Watching both the Indy 500 finish and the start of the Canadian GP. Oh boy, it is looking rainy out there in Canada. It should be a good one with the rain. I gotta say, I'm already going crazy trying to listen to both Indy and F1. I guess Indy's at a red flag, so we can mute the 500 right now. What a fun day for racing. F1, Indy. I don't think we're gonna get a NASCAR race in though, unfortunately. I heard it'll probably get completely rained out and they'll have to delay that. But we still get 2 great races today. Who do I think is going to win? Even though he was driving crazy yesterday, I think that Kimi is going to win because he was so aggressive yesterday. He made a lot of mistakes, but I think those probably taught him a lesson. Now he knows how to approach some overtakes better. He knows how Russell's going to defend him. And so I think Kimi is going to be able to take advantage of the knowledge he has and get the overtake needed to pass Russell. Cloudy, thanks for... Appreciate you liking the content. Hopefully I continue to make some entertaining videos for you guys. If you guys want to follow along the exact broadcast I'm watching, we are watching the Sky Sports broadcast, right? And if you want to follow along with the IndyCar broadcast I'm watching, I'm in the US, so I'm watching the Fox broadcast of the Indy 500. Both races not happening yet. Cars parked in both. They're probably going to restart at the same time. Man, 500 was going to end right when this Canadian GP started, but they got a red flag now, and so we're gonna watch both, I guess. Cloudy, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. I'm still trying to figure out what is my preferred style for these watch-alongs. Because I know some people do these watch-alongs and they talk the entire time like they're the announcers, while other people that stream watch-alongs, they stay silent and just react. It's like you're watching next to them. And let me know what you guys prefer. Do you prefer someone that's talking through most of it, or do you more enjoy someone sitting there with you and just enjoying the show like that? Max's P6. Who do I think is going to take victory in Canada? Like I was saying earlier, I think it's going to be Kimi. He made mistakes. He learned. He made mistakes, and I think he's going to learn from them. and he's gonna he has a taste now of how George Russell is gonna defend him in this championship with a lot of aggression, and I think that's really gonna help him make some passes. Although, you know, I don't really know how good Kimi is in the rain. That's gonna be the factor. But if this were dry, I would pick Kimi. Of course, I got my Ferrari shirt on. Would want Ferrari to win over, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So there is no rain yet. Some drops on the camera, but no rain. Oh! Okay, some guys on the softs, some guys on the inters. This is gonna be interesting from the start. Okay. Wow. Are people pits and change tires? This is already really intriguing. Uh-oh, we've lost telemetry. We're back. No one pit. All right. McLaren on the inters. Hey, if they made the right call, they're winning this race. McLaren had good pace on the sprint race too, so it's kind of surprising they wanted to do something risky. They might have had race-winning pace, or at least if they played their strategy right, they could have won. I don't know if they needed aggressive on their strategy though. Wow. Yeah, I hope Lewis can take it too. I really want to see him win in Ferrari. If you guys aren't following along on the Indy 500 right now, Roman Grosjean is in 5th place. That's an old F1 name to a lot of you. He might win it. I got it on my second screen trying to follow along with both. But I guess right now we're on the start of the Canadian GP. Let's see if the Mercedes can actually get a good jump. Here we go. What happened? What the? The lights went. They're doing an extra formation lap? What the heck? That was crazy. Blad is stalled. This is already chaotic. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, and I see that 100 is now, they're back on the track. The red flag's over. I know there was an agreement between IndyCar and F1 to try to not have their races happen at the same time. Imagine if they did formation laps till the Indy 500 ended. There's like 5 laps to go. I don't think their agreement to that extent, that would be kind of crazy, but who knows? I know these racing series these days aren't rivals, but want to support each other. It's that whole rising tides thing. If motorsport in general is popular, they're all going to make more money. Oh, on the slicks. McLaren got bailed out with this formation lap situation. Meanwhile, Indy 500 coming back. That's the standings for the Indy 500 right now. In 5th. Imagine if Grosjean won the Indy 500. That'd be crazy. And there's going to be a second formation lap because Lindblad is still stuck. Okay, this Canadian GP is not going to start for a while. Actually, crazy. The end of the Indy 500 and the start of Canadian GP are going to line up perfectly. Are they going green? Is it happening? I guess they got Lindblad off the track in time. Oh, they're doing one more formation lap. What drama? Is someone else going to stall? Wonder if Lindblad's going to be able to get in the race. Meanwhile, Indy 500 going green. Indy 500 going green. Grosjean with a chance to win. Oh man, they're 3 wide in Indy. 4 laps to go. Oh, he's getting crazy. Lap 50. I'm trying to remember. I remember it was a crazy race. What happened again on lap 57? Remind me. Ah, another yellow at Indianapolis. The McLaren sticking with the intermediates. Interesting. Interesting. Kazendel, you haven't missed anything. The race hasn't even started yet. They've been doing formation laps. Don't worry. Are they actually going to start the race? Here we go. They actually started. Oh my goodness, the McLarens on the intermediates are fast. What the heck? The track doesn't look wet at all. That's crazy. Wow. Look at Lando getting away on intermediates. That's insane. Wow. Maybe McLaren did something right. Oh, Piastri goes in, but Lando stays out. Hey, I mean, the intermediates they're not doing anything bad. Meanwhile, we got the final lap of the Indy 500 happening. Three wide in Canada. Norris on intermediates has a 1 second lead. Maybe I think Piastri might have been wrong to pit. I guess the track is more wet than it looks. Wow, an amazing finish at the Indy 500 right now. It's like a 0.2 second finish off a 2-lap restart. That was crazy. Okay, saw the end of the Indy 500. Can take these out, can lock in. Can lock in on the Canadian GP. And Lando finally pits. I guess the intermediates weren't the move. And I think they're going to have to still switch tire compounds. Unless it rains. There goes Kimi! Let's go! I called it. Kimi would learn from his mistakes, and he would be able to make a pass on Russell. He learned. The Sky Sports commentary thinking Hamilton going to be great, especially if it gets more wet. You guys watching, how's my microphone sounding? Because I realized I had something change on my noise cancellation. Let me know if it sounds okay. Look at Lewis keeping up with the Mercedes. He might have a chance. Audio sounds great. Thanks for letting me know. It's lap 3 of 68 because they ran 2 extra formation laps because Lindblad stalled out and they had to clear him. So those formation laps counted. Yeah, it's lap 4 now. But there is going to be 68 laps. You know, Hamilton might just want to let the Mercedes fight it out. They could get into a collision like him and Rosberg did in Spain, and Hamilton gets the win. And if the Mercedes crash each other, we could get Hamilton and Verstappen battling for the win like 2021. That would be awesome. Wow, Max went really wide there. Yep. The Lewis Max rivalry continues on 5 years later. I wonder who gets strategy priority in the garage for the Mercedes team. Because they probably are going to do whoever's in front gets the strategy priority. But Kimi might have been punished by Toto because of his behavior yesterday, so George might get priority because that's his consequence. I don't know. That's what could determine the winner, who gets strategy priority in the Mercedes garage today. That was crazy how bad George started. Oh, but he got the lead now. Oh! Kimi goes off. Stays alive. Wow. These Mercedes guys are just going crazy. I can't believe Kimi didn't crash. He's been going crazy and not wrecking. That's going to give Hamilton a chance. Kimi's tires are going to be cooked after that. Hamilton possibly second in 2-3 laps. What happened? Let's see this replay. Wow. That was a clean overtake by George. Kimi just got distracted by him and it caused him to lock up. Rookie mistake by Kimi right there. Can Hamilton do it? Yeah, I do want to see the 2021 nostalgia. It'd be awesome to see Max and Lewis fight for the win. I think there's a 50% chance the Mercedes wreck. I think there's a 50% chance. And Wolf would be so mad if that happened. I would love to see his reaction to that. Antonelli's flat spot, not too bad. All right. The McLarens might have completely botched their whole race by starting on the intermediates. They had podium chance, and now they're gonna... Oh! Verstappen on Lewis! Easy pass for him. Man, the announcers were gassing up Lewis. And Verstappen already got him so easy. Max is aggressive. Oh no, Hamilton has no power. What's going on? Oh, so sad. Man. Oh. Lewis got no power. Looks like he's got his power back, though. He's right behind Max again. I think Ham's going to get him back. Hamilton's going to get Verstappen back. I was talking about the Mercedes wrecking, but Hamilton and Verstappen could be the ones wrecking, considering their history. I think Lewis is hungry. And Max is desperate. Max hasn't had a podium yet. Lewis hasn't had a win with Ferrari. I think they both see this race, especially with rain, could be their chance to get a win. They might drive hecka aggressive. Disappointing to see Cadillac so far back. They were doing really well in the sprint race, and now they're in the back. That's sad. And Bottas in the pits already. Valtteri. Yeah, it would be nice if there was no battery affecting the racing. Yeah. At the same time, I like that you have overtake mode. It does give them a chance to pass, but the fact that the battery can ruin a driver's race, it does suck. I don't think they should take out the battery, because I want them to have the overtake or a push to pass system like IndyCar, but it shouldn't be used for anything else. You should have the battery just to get an extra boost, and you have to manage it, but it shouldn't be used 50-50 with the fuel, even 40-60. Oh yeah, the Cadillac. It could be because they could use more of their battery in the sprint race. That could be why they did better. Yeah, that's an interesting take. That is a bummer that Lindblad is out. What is it? The Red Bull engines just haven't so inconsistent this season. It's going to be an interesting battle for the last points position with Gasly, Behrman, and Albon there. A good fight in the midfield. All those teams struggling. Oh, we got the Mercedes side by side. Russell's got the lead still. Kimi staying patient. I like it. I want Ferrari to win, but if one of the Mercedes have to win, I want it to be Antonelli. He goes on the inside. Look at Kimi. He learned from yesterday. He's playing it safer now. Good for Kimi. He's learning. He's learning. Got a yellow flag in Sector 11. Oh no, I was just talking about Albon fighting for the points and he's stopped. Oh. Oh, Albon out of the race. Bummer. Oh no. Piastri in the pits? Oh no. This is a really interesting race. Hamilton is caught up. He could pass Verstappen 2-3 laps. He's staying patient, I think. Could undercut Verstappen. Guess Albon's not out of the race. He just had a lockup. Oh. Big damage. We got to see that replay. Do I think Hamilton lied about his battery? That would be interesting to trick Max. I don't think so. I think it's too early in the race. I don't think it was time for tricks like that yet. I think he would want to keep up with the Mercedes. But that would be interesting. That would be interesting. I do like that line of thinking. Kimi locking up again. Wow. Oh, that was George that locked up, and that's why Kimi got the lead. Okay. But then George got it back. Now we're back to the battle. These guys have to be the reason they're fighting so hard is I think the guy in the lead gets to have pit strategy priority. That's got to be why these Mercedes are fighting so hard so early into the race. Oh no, Norris is busted. What happened to Lance? Something. Oh yeah, he has no tire compound. Is Lance out the race too? Oh. They're not retiring the McLaren. They just had to come in. A terrible, terrible day for McLaren. Got contact, wrong tires, car problems. After it looked like they were back last race, disaster now. All right, so the pit window is open. I think with the pit window open, Hamilton's probably going to try to undercut Verstappen. That's why he hasn't tried to make any moves. They're going to go for the undercut. Russell locks up again! Man, George is feeling the pressure. He's feeling it. And there goes Kimmy. Oh my goodness! Oh, and George stays ahead. I am proud of Kimmy, though. He really learned from the sprint race. He is not going off the track anymore. He's keeping it clean, trying to pass George. This guy's going to be a champion one day. If not this season, one day in the future. See how quickly he learned from his mistakes? I think this could be another great Canadian GP. Yeah, it just creates such good racing. Unfortunately, in the F1 games, it's one of my least favorite tracks because I just hate having to worry about track limits so much. In this track, I always get track limits. But as far as actual racing goes, as a fan, it's awesome. As a driver, kind of stressful. Wonder if this lap traffic is going to affect the Mercedes battle. They think they got Perez up ahead? No, they don't have Perez up ahead. It's Bortoletto. Hulkenberg a penalty again. It has not been his season. Not a great year for Nico. Very unfortunate. Another yellow. Oh, yellow flag's gone. Wonder what the forecast is looking like, because the broadcast has not mentioned if rain is coming at all. It's still so weird to me watching the guy in first place get to open up their wing. I'm so used to the DRS where they're not allowed to do that. I think the Wall of Champions will probably claim one of these Mercedes as they battle it out. Kimi stopped his attack. Wonder if he's kind of given up on it. He's going to save his tires. If George gets pit stop priority, he will pit before Antonelli. And then if Antonelli is just saving his tires, he'll have the freedom to have a really good push lap before coming in. So Kimi could be staying patient in that way now. Will Hamilton go for the undercut? The soft tires should have, people were supposed to be pitting by now. I'm surprised no one has. No one of relevance. Poor Lando getting lapped. Kimi again into the chicane. Staying patient, staying patient. When are these guys gonna pit? Wolf really gave these Mercedes guys a talking to last night. They're keeping it super clean. It's actually kind of impressive. The only time they've gone off track is when they lock up, but not because they've been overly aggressive against each other. No one of relevance is crazy. I'm sorry. Respect to all the F1 drivers. But I want people to... Oh no, Hamilton is off. Come on, Lewis. Oh, and meanwhile, battle by the Mercedes. It's getting crazy. Kimi's got him. The lap car, I think, kind of got in the way. Wow. Wow. Great move by Antonelli, waiting for the lap car. Meanwhile, so disappointed in Hamilton going off the track. Since when was there a sprint race in Canada? Yesterday was the very first sprint race they ever did. And I think they should do one every year for as long as they have sprint races, because it was amazing and it's such a good track. They definitely should do another sprint race here. Hamilton's been making so much mistakes. It's so disappointing. He had a good undercut chance on Verstappen and just couldn't do it. Russell keeps locking up into the same exact place. See, that's the difference between Kimi and George. Kimi learns from his mistake. George keeps making the same ones. And penalty for Piastri, man. What a disaster. What a disaster for McLaren. Antonelli with the fastest lap, fastest sector. He was really just waiting behind George, but it looks like he has the pace today. Oh, is he locks up now? Oh my goodness. The Mercedes are all locking up in the same exact place lap after lap. That's crazy. much. Oh my goodness. Was Antonelli forced off? Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. What a race. This is awesome. It did look like Kimmy got pushed off. George literally touched him and pushed him off the track. Yeah, I guess Wolf didn't reprimand them enough. We're not even halfway through the season, and it's crazy battles between these two. This could be an amazing season. Oh, again! Wow. Wow. Shout out to Mercedes for putting on a good show. The McLarens did not give us a show like this last year. Shout out to the Mercedes. Look at Wolf's face. He looks like he's kind of liking this battle. I'm not gonna lie. I think Toto Wolff lives for the drama. He had a little bit of a smirk there. Here comes Kimmy again. Nope. Bails out. They had a graphic saying the pit window for the softs was like lap 17 to 25, but these guys aren't pitting. Oh no, Alonso! Oh. I want to see Fernando Alonso in a competitive car, man. I think he's still really good. Man. I can't believe it's already lap 27. There's been so much action. Time is flying. Alonso does deserve a win. It really seemed like Aston Martin would be a great move for him, but not quite. Oh, Kimmy? He's putting a lot of pressure on George. Hey, with how much George has been locking up, Kimmy might just need to spook him. He might not need to actually make a pass. He just needs to spook George to a mistake. If it was Max Verstappen in Kimmy's position, he probably would have passed George by now. Would have done a crazy aggressive move, forced Russell to back out. Seeing Norris stick behind these Mercedes, it shows that the McLaren had pace. They had podium pace. Kimmy's starting to lose time. I wonder if his tires are dead after all the passing attempts. Whoa, a threat from Mercedes that they're going to stop the battling. How are they going to do that? He can't shut down the drivers on the track. I guess they could pit one at an inconvenient time to stop the battling. Yeah, I have no idea how Valtteri got so far back. You're right. And Stroll, too. We still don't know what happened to him. Like I said, they don't really show you anything about the irrelevant drivers, unfortunately. Oh! George! Oh my gosh, he's stopping! George! Oh! Oh! What happened? Oh, he's pissed! Oh my goodness. Championship done? Championship done? Oh, he's so pissed. Oh my goodness. George, championship drama. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh, oh. Wow. Did he make a mistake and it broke his car in the grass, or was it a mechanical failure? That's kind of sad because now Kimmy's just going to run away with it. Man, I was looking forward to 68 laps of side-by-side racing. It's kind of a bummer that George is out because that was wildly entertaining action. Kimmy could really be the first teenage champion. Wow. Oh no! Ferrari don't pit Lewis! Oh no! Ferrari strategy is about to strike again. No! Yeah, Toto he's gonna be stressed. But I think he might have crashed because of a mechanical failure. But I guess Wolf will still have a nightmare if it was a mechanical failure. But at least he won't have to spank the drivers. Wow. It would be insane to have a teenage world champion. We're saying Toto is going to be stressed out and mad, but at the same time, Wolf finding Antonelli and bringing him up early is clearly paying off. So even though he's sad about the battling, he's got to love that he found Kimmy, and Kimmy very may well win the world championship. He's got to be proud in that. Look at George. That's going to be a meme. That shot of George looking at the car. We're going to see that on F1 Reddit probably in 10 seconds. What happened? Let's see this replay. A loss of power. Oh, his battery died. Oh. So it wasn't Russell's fault. Mechanical failure. Okay, you know what this says? If Russell's battery died, it could happen to Kimmy. There could be some battery engine problems at Mercedes. They did bring new upgrades, and maybe their upgrades have some unintentional consequences. And that means it's Verstappen Hamilton for the win if Kimmy's car dies. Oh boy, I don't know if Kimmy's gonna win this. His battery could fail as well. The upgrades could have some unintended consequences. That is crazy, all the exclamation marks on the leaderboard. A lot of chaos. Looks like the VSC has kind of spaced everyone out, though. Well, that's a shame that we're not going to see a Russell Antonelli battle on the track. Yeah, VSCs are weird. I think they do often space the cars out. It would have been cool to get a safety car and bunched everyone back up, that's for sure. Whoa, I just noticed Hadjar's in 4th. Shout out to Isaac Hadjar. He's been struggling lately, having some bad luck as well, and really cool to see him in 4th. He could be challenging Lewis for the podium, although he's 7 seconds behind. I guess he's going to be battling Leclerc first. All right, this will be a fun little scrap here between the Red Bull and the Ferrari. Oh! Hadjar with a late move there. I don't know about that, Hadjar. That was kind of a late move. I think that might be a penalty. That was a little dirty, Hadjar. Or is that my Ferrari bias showing? Moving under braking. Yeah, he should get in trouble. Oh, look at that replay. That was dirty move by Haj. Oh, come on, Hajar. That was dangerous, I think. Clearly the Ferrari's faster, or at least Leclerc's faster than Hajar. But Leclerc just needs to find a spot to make a clean move here. And Hajar has a yellow flag infringement. All right. You know, even though Cadillac's in the back of the pack, I will say they have had really good reliability this whole season. That probably was their focus. I remember seeing some behind the scenes videos where they're like, our goal is to finish the race. And they've done that a lot of times. So shout out to Cadillac. I think when F1 2026 DLC comes out, I think I will try to win a championship with him. I will try to win Lewis a championship, but maybe I'll try to do both at the same time. Because it'd be cool to do a long, like, multi-year series with Cadillac. Oh, did the mirrors come off of the Cadillac the first race? I think one of the cars has consistently had trouble, but they've always had at least one car finish, right? Am I right about that? Has Cadillac had one car finish every race? Gotta give him props for that, right? Let's see if Leclerc can get him here on the back straight. Not quite. Man, I thought Leclerc had significant pace over Hajar, but Hajar's held him off. Hamilton with the fastest lap. Whoa! Unexpected. I guess Antonelli's been keeping it chill now that he has the lead all by himself. Hamilton's been fast this whole weekend. He's just also made the most mistakes I've seen him make in a while. Fastest he's been in a long time, also most mistake prone he's been in a long time. If we imagine Antonelli didn't exist, it's a very dramatic battle between Red Bull and Ferrari for these top 4 spots. Hajar weaving a lot, according to the announcers. Oh, Leclerc might have something. Ah. If I'm Leclerc, I am worried that Hajar might wreck me if I get side by side with him with how much he's been weaving. They're talking that Colapinto hit the wall, but he's been okay. Colapinto P6, that's amazing for him. Oh, here's Leclerc. He's got some speed on the exit. On the outside, he got him. Got him on the straight. I think he's got him. A pretty easy pass at the end of the day for him. Wow. Let's go, Leclerc. Oh no. Oh, Norris out of the race. After all that, all the McLaren drama, he's out of the race. And look at that, parking right behind Albon. What I love about new reg changes is that you get so many reliability issues. It makes the races very unpredictable. Adds big drama. Like last year, there was not much reliability drama, but now, this season, it's been really keeping you on your toes as a viewer. It's been a very entertaining season. Yeah, they are dropping like flies. That's why, even if Kimi has a 6-second lead, you got to keep watching. You have no clue if his engine could blow up at any moment. That's why it doesn't matter how boring the race is, you keep watching because reliability just it can make anything crazy happen at any time. Another fastest lap for Lewis. Wow. All right. He's really gaining on Max. He was like 6 seconds behind, cut it down to 4. Will his tires last, though? Perez trolling Kimi. You know what I just realized? Mercedes said to Kimi and to George, if you guys don't stop fighting, we're going to end the fight themselves. And right after they said that, boom, George's engine blows up. It's like they hit the kill switch. Toto hit the kill switch on George. Watch out, Kimi. You're not safe out here. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of debris on the ground. Lots of random scraps flying off. Good one, Kazendale. That's good. That is what George is thinking. Whoa! What happened to Sergio? Oh, he hit the wall of champions. Man, I just gassing up Cadillac. Another purple sector for Hamilton. Guy is flying. Let's see what happened. What happened to Perez? Looking at the replay now. Oh! Oh! What the? His tire just fell off. That was crazy. So much for my shout out to Cadillac reliability. What the heck? That was nasty. Look at that. We have 5 people out of the race. Could be more. 5 people out of the race. We have 4 exclamation marks. Imagine if it was raining too. How much more chaotic would this have been? Look at George. Looks very sad. George seems like he's cheered up a little bit now. I'm surprised he's bounced back emotionally pretty quickly. Good for him. Look at this. We're getting some Canadian action at the Canadian GP. Lance Stroll getting some screen time. $10 for Hadjar. Wow. I mean, the first block he did was very sketch. That would have been a high-speed collision with Leclerc. He would have cut off his nose. Leclerc would have spun. I think it's pretty deserved. I guess it's not going to rain. I was told before this race that rain was coming for sure. It's shocking that there's nothing. What is going on here? Why is there a massive crowd? Oh, look at Lando! Oh my goodness. He's like the Beatles swarmed by everyone right there. I was silly. Lewis has caught up. Oh, we have a virtual safety car? What's happening? VSC deployed. What happened? I don't see anything on the data. Oh. Shout out to the marshals. I can't believe these marshals do this for free. And look at him jumping through the hole. Wow. That guy knew he was on TV and he wanted to make a show of it. Hello, Zarif. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. Man, I wish we would get a full course safety car to bring Hamilton back up to Verstappen, because that would be a great battle. Hamilton is gaining a lot on Verstappen, but he's not going to have much left in his tires, I imagine, by the time he catches up to him. He's been pushing so insanely hard. Predicting the top 3, I mean, it's kind of cheating doing predictions 47 laps into the race. I was predicting an Antonelli win, and so far that is correct. So I am so far my prediction of Antonelli beating George. So far that's holding true. I would love to see Hamilton get second, though. I don't see the top three really changing this far into the race. Yeah, watch out for the Toto kill switch. Wolf could sabotage Antonelli. Who knows, to keep the championship fair. Low-key, that's something McLaren would do. Oh, this guy got a mechanical failure. We got to pit our other driver. That's the type of shenanigans McLaren was doing last year. The Cadillacs have been getting trolled, but if Bottas deserves a penalty, then he does. Valtteri hasn't had a great season. Perez, I think, hasn't Sergio been really. He's been faster than him almost every single race, I'm pretty sure. I hope for a Lewis podium also, and I think he's going to do it. I do predict Lewis will get a podium. Of course, if you guys didn't know, Lewis is my favorite driver, so I do want to see him win his 8th. But right now, I want to see him get a podium. Hamilton is flying. Cut the lead to Max down to... cut Max's lead down to 2.5. He has been making a lot of crazy mistakes, though, all weekend long, so... I'm just hoping Lewis doesn't completely throw it away by pushing too hard. I would be happy if Lewis got podium instead of throwing it away. Norris is not going to podium this race. He is out of the race. A Gasly podium would be crazy. Look at Lewis on the radio. We can do this, guys. All right. Hamilton is feeling good and confident. I haven't heard Hamilton be that confident in a while. He is a man that's locked in right now. I think Max is locked into at least a third. AJ rooting for Verstappen to beat Lewis. So we're going to have a little bit of a rivalry going here, AJ. I'm rooting for Lewis. You're rooting for Verstappen. Make things more fun, though, when we're rooting for different drivers. Norris is world champion. I don't think he's going to be world champion after this season, though. Oh, no, Leclerc is mad. Leclerc has not been doing well this weekend. Honestly, all season long, Leclerc has been disappointing. Losing out to Lewis in China, too. Leclerc just hasn't shown up. Lewis has been inconsistent. He's had his highs and lows, but Leclerc has been steadily mediocre this season, unfortunately. Yeah, Zaref Antonelli could very well be world champion. It's looking great for him right now. But last season, I thought it was looking great for Piastri. And it turned out it wasn't too good at the end of the day. It's like everyone's saying. We will see how Antonelli does in Europe. That's where we're going to... That's what we're going to see. And Max is complaining. His tires aren't feeling good. Hamilton has a chance for P2 here. I think Kimi does not need to worry about his tires. Max and Lewis are going to have a good battle, and whoever has better tires by the end of the day will be good. But Kimi's car is just so much better than the Red Bull and the Ferrari that I don't think Kimi has to worry about his tire wear at all. He's just going to be faster just because his car is so good. Look at that. Lewis is right there. Oh, wow. And we were just talking about Kimi not worrying about his tires. He just got the fastest lap. So he's probably been taking it easy. Kimi's just been coasting. It's a shame that George DNF'd, because it would have been a fantastic battle. Wow, Max is thinking he's going to lose out to Lewis already? Max is worried about Leclerc. Leclerc's like 13 seconds behind him. That Red Bull car, man, it has so many problems. One week it's the engine, one week it's the tires. It's crazy. Usually, if a car has problems, right, it's consistent. But they have a problem with everything. VSC, what's going on? Probably more debris. Probably some debris. Hadjar in the pits. Interesting. I guess he has a 56-second gap. Lots of debris this race. Look at all the guys in pit lane. That was crazy. It's like they're doing the mannequin challenge. Couple people in the pits. All right. Yeah, just like statues. Oh, this I've been waiting for this replay. This is the incident with Albon. Oh, what a dirty dive bomb by Oscar. That was not good. I can't believe he did that. Oscar Piastri is acting like AI in F125. That was terrible. What the heck, Oscar? That really was some F125 AI stuff right there. VSC ending. Will Hamilton get a good jump on Max here? Full speed. What happened to Leclerc? Oh my goodness! What a save by Leclerc! That was on the VSC. He almost got out of the race. He almost wrecked on the VSC. That was crazy, Leclerc. Do not throw away a Ferrari 3-4. Please, Leclerc. This is, I think, Ferrari's best race of the season. Lock in. Oh, Lewis 1 second behind. I think he can get him this lap if Max's tires are still too cold. I think Max has been complaining about his cold tires. I think he might not try to put up too much of a fight to Hamilton. I think he'll let him go easy. But you never know. You never know. Here we go. I'm excited. Let's see this throwback 2021 battle. Oh, Lewis, come on. He messed up the corner. Come on, Lewis. Lewis staying patient. He's got 12 laps to make a pass on Verstappen. He's probably going to keep it chill for a little bit. Good to see Max and Lewis fighting for second. It's been a while since we've seen these guys at the top. All right, if Lewis nails turn 10, I think he'll get the pass done. He just needs to get turn 10 right. Oh, that looked good. That looked good from the shot we saw on the broadcast. Ah, not enough. Not enough. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Here we go. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, on the inside. All right. Lewis is playing it safe. Lewis is playing it safe. Come on, Lewis. No, don't cut to replay. I want to see Hamilton at turn 10. Oh, they're coming up to the straight. Here we go. Hamilton looks on the inside at turn 10. Will he have the speed? We got Valtteri in the way. Very 2021. Oh, I think Valtteri was in the way. Man. Come on. Ten laps left for Lewis. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. I just hope Lewis didn't cook his tires up too hard trying to get to this point. Okay, here we go. He goes into turn 10 so much faster than Max. But then he accelerates just not as quickly. Come on, Matt. Come on, Lewis. I think maybe Lewis should take a lap to really get his battery charged up. Take even 2 laps. Get your battery as full as possible. And then boom. Get Max on the straights. Lewis was doing so good, man. Now he's stalled out. What happened? Shout out to Alpine, too, for top 6. Colapinto top 6. That's really impressive. Lewis not even gaining on this straightaway anymore. Lewis could be doing what I was talking about. He might be taking a lap to harvest. Just take a lap, charge the battery. That might be what he's doing. Verstappen might have been bluffing when he was asking how far Leclerc was, like he was worried about him. Wow. The stat that Crofty just said. The second Red Bull has not got a top 5 in the last 42 races. Insane. Hadjar finally going to break the second driver curse. The Ferrari just doesn't have the straight line speed. Man, disappointing. Wow, it's crazy seeing Verstappen down in 7th in the championship. Casandale, I feel it. I am stressed for Hamilton too, but I think he's staying calm and collected, waiting for the right moment to strike. What we see right now, though, is the difference between guys like Max Verstappen and George Russell. George Russell was feeling the pressure from Kimi and locking up every single lap. Max has not made a single mistake yet. That's the difference between those two guys. Oh, Lewis gets really close there. But the acceleration out of 10 is just slow. Man. I think Lewis needs to back up and brake earlier into turn 10. Lewis needs to brake a little earlier into 10 so he can get that straight line speed, man. Oh, here goes Lewis. He got him. Let's go. A great pass by Hamilton. He should run away from him at this point. I'm hoping Lewis gets one win this season. That would be insane, though, with how fast Mercedes is. Now we just need Antonelli's engine to blow up. Let's go, Lewis. Oh, Nico. Just locking up the rears right there. Crazy. Oh, here's a dip into the grass. Great patience by Lewis. He was waiting for the moment. He didn't want to pass Max side by side into the corner. He wanted to get him on a straight. Great pass by Lewis there. Veteran move. Code Brown Hulkenberg. Oh, Max is still close to him. I thought Lewis would be gone by now. The Red Bull has the straight line speed. This is going to be a battle to the last lap, isn't it? Lewis just needs to keep it clean. He had a bad mistake earlier where he went off the track. He just needs to keep his head cool. Cloudy predicting that Antonelli might make a mistake. I hope that happens. He's been driving clean, though. Another penalty for Hajar? He already served one 10-second penalty. Wow. What the heck? Hajar very, very aggressively driving, I guess. I can't believe he has two 10-second penalties. What a guy. He is very lucky that Colapinto was like a minute behind him. Gasly and Lawson with a good battle, too. 5 to go. Max and Lewis battling tough. I really thought Hamilton would have a second on him by now. Max is still so close to him. Yeah, Antonelli probably won't make a mistake with a 10-second lead. He could even just be going like 80% and still win. So he's probably just coasting right now. Let's go, Lewis. That was a good exit. Okay, pulling away now. Let's go, let's go. That was a good turn 10 exit by Lewis. That's what he needed right there. Oh, but into turn 1, Max just gains a lot. What happened to Leclerc? Why is he 23 seconds off of Hamilton and Verstappen? I guess the drift he did earlier killed his tires, but kind of disappointed in him. Come on, Lewis. Just no mistakes into the wall of champions. Come on. Man, this is nerve-wracking. Watching Lewis and Max. Whew. Oh, Gasly cut the track? I wasn't even watching the mini screen. He really wants that 7th place, huh? Let's see what happened to Gasly. Oh, I just locked up. They both cut the track. Come on. That's the difference between champions like Hamilton and Verstappen and non-champions like Lawson and Gasly. Hamilton and Verstappen have Hulkenberg and Piastri ahead. The lap traffic could hurt Hamilton. Oh, Max is looking. He's gotten really close. Oh boy, Lewis just needs to hold him off for 2 more laps. Come on, Lewis. Oh man. Yeah, Antonelli is doing a very good job. I think he's got the win locked in. Oh, that's true. The lap traffic could give Hamilton the slingshot. It actually could help him. You're right. You're right. You're right, Cloudy. Oh, boy. Let's get a good turn 10. Lewis, come on. Oh, Max went wide. Let's go. Let's go. Lewis keeping it together. Just one more lap, Lewis. Come on. P2 would be Lewis's best finish for Ferrari, right? Come on. No choking. No choking, Lewis. Piastri's in the way. Hopefully it's in a good spot that Hamilton can pass him. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Piastri gets out of the way into turn 10. But now we got Stroll, I think. No, come back to the battle. And Lewis has a good exit. Think he should be good if he doesn't run into the wall of champions. Kimi gets the win. Lewis is looking good so far. Lewis still ahead. Max not even anywhere close to him. And Lewis gets P2. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, Lewis seems to be getting better and better in that Ferrari. He's finally got a good feel for it. And Lewis had an interview earlier this weekend saying, hey, he's not going anywhere. He's not retiring anytime soon. So if they can give him a good car next year, maybe he can fight for the championship. Really fun race. First half was amazing with the Russell-Antonelli battle. Second half, great with the Hamilton-Verstappen battle. That was a really, really entertaining show. I'm not going to lie. I like these new regulations, especially with the changes they made. It is very entertaining. The dirty air is not causing problems. We have a good show right now. Prime Unc Lewis about to happen. You're right. Maybe in the F127 game, I might need to take on and challenge Prime Unc Lewis. Look at that. Haven't seen Lewis this happy in a long time. Is Lewis Hamilton going to break the Kardashian curse? Man, Martin Brundle's right. Antonelli's car is the one Lewis could have been in. That is a shame. That is a shame. Your neighbors might have heard Cazendale. I wonder if my neighbors here too. Like, the garage is not soundproof. You can see, like, people just play out there. They probably hear me. You know what would be crazy? Just like in Spa in 2022 or 2023, what if, like, when George Russell got disqualified, what if Kimi gets disqualified and Lewis gets a win off screen? That would be insane. My driver of the day, it has to be Lewis. Charging back from 5th. I mean, the McLarens really helped Lewis out, but he did a great job today. He had a great drive. And he did so much better than Leclerc. That showed like he really locked in today. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who's your guys' driver of the day? Max? Yeah, you know what? Max was all the way, he started P7? Actually, an insane drive for Max. We get distracted by Lewis passing him, but Max could also deserve driver of the day. And honestly, Kimi for surviving his battle with George Russell, keeping it clean. I wouldn't be mad if he got driver of the day too. Unlucky for the McLarens. But I mean, even if the McLarens had the right tires, it seemed like Norris would have still had some engine issues at the end of the day too. Piastri would have been top 5. Colapinto maybe get driver of the day too, finishing in 6th. That's pretty amazing. Look at Kimi. Another win. On track to be the youngest world champion. I would love to see what George is doing right now. See his reaction to Kimi just jumping in the mechanic's arms. Has McLaren decided to hire Ferrari engineers? Maybe. Maybe McLaren just got so content winning one driver's championship that they're just like, we're good. And they lost all motivation. I believe the next races are all going. That's going to be the European stretch where we see Kimi, where we see if Kimi is going to lock in and be champion. Everyone says Kimi is going to struggle in Europe. That's where George catches up. I believe like the next 3-4 races, right? Am I right? Are the European stretch that everyone's talking about? That's where it'll get really interesting. Yeah, it's a fun podium. I don't think this podium has ever happened before. Kimi, Lewis, Max. First time podium combo. It's been fun. We've been getting a wide variety. Look at Uncle Lewis right there. So happy for Kimi. I think Kimi's rooting. I think Lewis is rooting for Kimi to beat George. You see how happy Lewis was? That was his side of the garage. Lewis is probably rooting for Kimi to beat Russell. Do I think Lewis could take Monaco or Silverstone? I think Monaco is possible for a Ferrari to win. It seems like they struggle on straight line speed. So Silverstone, probably not. But Monaco, if Hamilton just gets a good qualifying lap without a mistake, I think it's a possibility. What a first win for Ferrari that would be. We all know, though, Leclerc is amazing at Monaco, so Hamilton will have to beat him. Look how happy Kimi is. Kazandale, I see your comment RKO4, and my mind is blanking. RKO4. Who is RK and number 4? I'm completely blanking on who that is. Robert Kubica. Did he race today? What did he do? What was the other race today besides the Indy 500? Was there a WEC race? Oh, in 08. That's what you meant. Gotcha. Man, Kubica, one of the biggest what ifs in F1 history. Glad he's healthy and gets to enjoy life, though. Look how happy Lewis is. That's our guy right there. Thank you, Cloudy. Glad you liked the stream. When did I start watching F1? I'm actually an F1 newbie. I started watching in 2020. But since then, I've been going back, trying to watch as much classic races as I can, watching a bunch of videos about the history of it. I'm a big history guy, so I want to catch up on everything, and that's what I've been doing the last 6 years. Look at how happy Lewis is. All right. Lewis is optimistic. Judging by Lewis's tone there, how happy he is, even though it's a high-speed circuit, I think Monaco's a real possibility for Ferrari. Gonna be an epic battle between, I think, Lewis Charles and the Mercedes. I really think it. Oh, Cloudy, good to hear there's other newbies here too. It's fun learning about F1 with other people. I have a friend group that I introduced to F1, and it's just a good time chatting about it and discovering things about the history of F1 together. It's fun. Shout out to Max, P3. Really impressive result for him. Finally got back on the podium. Last year, Piastri had the lead on Norris, and it looked like it was over. Kimi has the lead now on George, but Kimi's vibe is just so much better. He seems a lot more optimistic, he's just carrying himself around better. Oscar just seemed always down, a little bit unsure. Kimi just seems a lot more confident than Oscar looked last year in his battle against Lando. I really think Kimi is going to win it. I think he's got it over George. But there's so much races left. We'll see. Cloudy, appreciate your love for the challenge series. Glad you guys are enjoying them. I think I got a chance against Max. The handling model of F123 is starting to click for me. I think I got a chance. But I am looking forward to a new series that you guys will see very soon. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but look out for it. It's one where I've been having a lot of fun filming the videos so far. Yeah, Lewis did require a lot of luck a lot of times. But he had to lock in and recover from a mistake himself. So I think even though he got lucky, he drove a great race. Oh, cool down room. Look at Max and Lewis. They're buddies now. Look at this. Lewis and Max are really buddies with each other nowadays. It's funny to see. Thank you for the good luck, Cloudy. I definitely need it against Prime Max. Yeah, Drive to Survive. Drive to Survive would hate this footage of Lewis and Max talking peacefully with each other. This is not footage they could use. You're right, Kazendel. Where's Kimmy? It's just Lewis and Max hanging out. Giving them some alone time, I guess. Much needed alone time for these two. Imagine if Lewis and Max had a podcast 20 years from now and they talk about the 2021 season. That would be so good. It's fun seeing the drivers watch the highlights. Where is the book, Lewis? I think it's going to be a long time before Lewis Hamilton releases the book. He seems like he has a lot of big plans even after he retires from F1. Especially dating Kim Kardashian. I'm sure that'll keep him busy well past his F1 days. That book may never come out. He's a busy guy. Look at Fred Vasseur looking so happy. He's got a smug look on his face. He's feeling confident. Wow, a Bono 1-2. Kimmy and Hamilton. What a day. Bonington, the real GOAT, I guess. It's a shame it didn't rain this race. If it rained, Lewis might have got to Kimmy. F127 should have like a trying to beat Prime Driver series where where that driver's rating is boosted. That would actually be a cool idea. Imagine Prime Kimmy, F127. Kimmy Antonelli as a teenager already in his prime. To think he's only going to get better He's gonna like win 10 championships now that I think about it. Kimi is only gonna get better from here. If Mercedes can give him a good car, man, he might be the guy to be the next 7-time champion. Next race, guys. That's where we're going to hear the British national anthem with the Italian national anthem. Next race, Lewis at the top. Monaco, it's happening. I would love to live stream Monaco, but it is 6 a.m. my time. So we'll see about that. Maybe I should just live stream qualifying for Monaco, because qualifying is really where the race is won. Is 80 difficulty on the controller okay? 80 difficulty is great. Play whatever difficulty you want. I switch it all the time. I don't know if you know about it, Cloudy, but there's a website called F1 Laps. And if you run a time trial and you put your difficulty there and you put your lap time there, it'll give you its suggested difficulty level for what would be a fair race against AI. I do also use F1 Laps. I actually don't use it for F125 because I get whack results on F125. But for when I was playing F1 2020 and for the Verstappen Challenge, I use F1 Laps, yeah. I use F1 Laps and then I add 2 to the difficulty because I find that it's a little bit too easy. But if I add 2 more points, then I get a great difficulty for myself. Fourth for a Sauber is crazy. But hey, maybe you're just a prodigy driver. Who knows? You could just be goated, Cloudy. Well, here we are at the finale. I think I got not much left to say except for looking forward to Ferrari hopefully winning at Monaco. Guess I'll wrap it up in a sec. Let's see the champagne celebration. Maybe something crazy happens. Maybe someone will accidentally pop their bottle in their eye. Nope, they don't. Off to Monaco next. Thank you guys for tuning in for the live stream. Really appreciate it. Kazendale, Zarif, Dravin, and Cloudy, thank you guys for participating a lot in the chat. You guys are helping make this stream great. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.